What if I told you one of the fastest, smartest, and most usable performance cars of 2026 doesn't look like a supercar at all? What if it's a hatchback that can embarrass bigger sports cars, haul groceries, survive winter roads, and still rip a racetrack? Welcome to the 2026 Volkswagen Golf R Tech, and today on LuxeDrive Review, we're diving into why this car continues to be the ultimate sleeper weapon, and why rivals like the Honda Civic Type R, Hyundai Elantra N, and even entry-level BMW M cars should be paying very close attention. Let's start from the back, because the rear of the 2026 Golf R tells you everything you need to know about its personality. It's clean, tight, and purpose-built. The quad exhaust tips instantly separate it from a standard Golf or even the GTI, and they're not just for show. The sound is deeper, more aggressive, especially under hard acceleration. The redesigned rear bumper features sharper lines and subtle aero work that actually helps stability at speed. LED taillights are crisp and modern, with a light signature that looks premium at night without being over the top. Compared to the Civic Type R's wild wing and vents, the Golf R plays it cool. It's the kind of car that doesn't need to shout to prove how fast it is. Do you prefer this understated performance look, or do you want everyone to know you're driving something special? Moving along to the left side, the Golf R's profile is classic hot hatch perfection. Short overhangs, a tight wheelbase, and a low roofline give it a planted, athletic stance. The standard performance wheels fill the arches nicely, and the subtle side skirts hint at the performance underneath without ruining daily usability. The proportions are nearly perfect, which is why this shape has aged so well over generations. Compared to something like the Hyundai Elantra N, which goes bold with sharp angles, the Golf R feels more mature and timeless. This is a car you can park at the office, the gym, or a racetrack, and it never feels out of place. Does timeless design matter more to you than dramatic styling? Now circling around to the right side, the story stays consistent. The body lines remain clean and aerodynamic, helping with high-speed stability and fuel efficiency. The doors are light but solid, and visibility is excellent for a performance car, something you'll appreciate every single day. This is where the Golf R really separates itself from many sports cars. You're not fighting thick pillars or tiny windows. It's easy to drive, easy to park, and easy to live with. Compared to compact luxury performance cars like the BMW M235i, the Golf R feels more practical and less intimidating, especially in tight urban environments. How much does real-world usability factor into your idea of the perfect performance car? Step inside, and this is where the 2026 Volkswagen Golf R Tech proves it's not just about speed. The cabin blends performance, technology, and everyday comfort in a way very few cars manage. You get a full 5-passenger layout, which already puts it ahead of many so-called sports cars. The standard sports seats are wrapped in black leather with aggressive bolstering that holds you in place during hard cornering, yet they're comfortable enough for long road trips. Blue stitching and R logos remind you this isn't a normal Golf, but the design stays clean and driver-focused. In front of you is a large digital instrument cluster that's fully configurable. You can bring up performance data, navigation, or classic driving info depending on your mood. The steering wheel feels thick and sporty, and it now features an R button that instantly switches the car into its most aggressive driving mode. The touch-sensitive controls may divide opinions, but Volkswagen has improved responsiveness and usability for 2026. The centerpiece is the 12.9-inch infotainment display, now running updated software that's quicker, cleaner, and far more intuitive than earlier versions. Wireless smartphone connectivity, customizable shortcuts, and a fixed lower control bar make daily use much easier. Do you prefer physical buttons, or are you fully on board with touch-based interiors? Tech lovers will appreciate features like the head-up display, which projects speed, navigation, and performance data directly onto the windshield. For those who actually plan to push this car, Volkswagen includes track-focused tools like a GPS-based lap timer and G-meter. These aren't gimmicks. They're real tools that help drivers understand and improve their performance. Compared to the Civic Type R's more stripped-back approach, the Golf R feels more high-tech and refined. Which matters more to you, raw driving feel, or advanced digital features. Now let's get to the heart of the beast, the engine and performance, because this is where the Golf R earns its reputation. Under the hood sits a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine producing 328 horsepower and 310 lb-ft of torque. That's a serious jump over the GTI, and enough to put this hatchback firmly in sports car territory. Power is sent through a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, and yes, the manual is gone, which will disappoint some purists. But the trade-off is lightning-fast shifts and consistent performance. The real magic comes from Volkswagen's 4-motion all-wheel drive system, paired with a torque-vectoring rear differential. This setup actively sends power between the left and right rear wheels, dramatically improving cornering grip and exit speed. The result is a car that feels planted, confident, and ridiculously fast out of corners. Volkswagen officially claims a 0-60 mph time of around 4.6 seconds, but real-world testing has shown it can be even quicker. Previous models have dipped into the low 4-second range, putting it right alongside much more expensive performance cars. In one test, a Golf R accelerated to 150 mph and back to a stop faster than rivals like the Civic Type R and Elantra N. Does all-wheel drive make this the ultimate all-weather performance car? Despite this performance, the Golf R doesn't punish you at the pump. While official fuel economy numbers for 2026 aren't out yet, previous models delivered impressive efficiency, especially on the highway. Real-world testing has seen highway figures in the mid-30s mpg range, which is remarkable for a 328 horsepower all-wheel drive car. This is where the Golf R truly shines as a daily driver. Fast when you want it, efficient when you need it. Let's talk price, because performance always comes with a cost. The 2026 Volkswagen Golf R starts at $50,730, and Volkswagen has simplified things by offering it in a single, well-equipped trim. That means no confusing packages or endless options. The biggest decision buyers face is whether to choose the Euro-style package. This option removes the sunroof, adds lighter manual adjust seats, and fits a lighter, more aggressive Akrapovic exhaust. The result is a weight reduction of around 80 pounds and a more track-focused driving experience. Compared to similarly priced luxury performance cars, the Golf R offers incredible value when you consider its speed, tech, and practicality. Would you pay extra for luxury branding, or does pure performance value win every time? Now let's bring everything together for the final verdict here on LuxeDrive Review. The 2026 Volkswagen Golf R Tech continues to be one of the most complete performance cars on the market. It's fast enough to thrill serious enthusiasts, smart enough to satisfy tech lovers, and practical enough to serve as a daily driver without compromise. It may not have a manual gearbox anymore, but what it delivers in return is precision, speed, and confidence in all conditions. Compared to the Civic Type R, it's more refined. Compared to the Elantra N, it's more powerful and more premium. Compared to entry-level luxury performance cars, it's more usable and often just as quick. This is a car for people who want one vehicle to do everything, and do it exceptionally well. So now I want to hear from you. Is the Golf R the perfect balance of performance and practicality, or would you choose one of its front-wheel drive rivals for a more raw driving experience? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because your opinion matters here on LuxeDrive Review. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow LuxeDrive Review for more high-quality car content. I'll see you in the next one.